everybody, to today's show. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I ended up having about a 3 day weekend, so there was no show last Friday. But hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and had a good Monday. So let's dig into it. My name is Ben, and I am the host here on the Temple Night Crypto Show. We have a daily show where we basically allow you guys to look over my shoulder as I look for trades in the crypto market. Right now, we're trading we're doing paper trading. We created this spreadsheet to keep track of the trades we buy, and our strategy is a compound strategy. You can see here, basically, the idea is to set a fixed amount at the beginning of our trading. You can do this monthly. We started out with $100 in value, and our goal is basically to earn 5% per day and then compound that day over day. We are only trading right now Monday through Friday. I did not take a trade on Friday, but basically Monday through Friday, you get about 20 trading days in a month. And that would give you, if you did a 5% compound off of $100, you would start out with 100 and you would end with 265. So that is kind of our target number for February is 265. We can see that we are currently at 203. We still have quite a few trading days left in the month. You can see here that we've had some hits up to over 10%. We've had some misses where we had losing trades. The overall goal is to have a positive trade, have a trade in 5%. We've had a couple of days where we've had two trades in the day, two or three trades in the day. So we just are showing you a strategy, showing you the tools, and basically allowing you to see how all of this will work or could work if you decided to get into crypto. So now let me get our CoinGecko pulled up here so we can get our tracking information. We'd like to track the crypto market. We like to track what is the total market cap on all crypto, what is the market cap on Bitcoin, what's the market cap on Ethereum. That's going to give us a great view into, is the market headed up, is the market headed down. Last Thursday, the market overall was at 1.16 trillion. Today, let's see where we're at. We are at 1.18 trillion. So we are trending up compared to where we were last Thursday. So we just put that here in our tracker. Let's see, what is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is at 478. So 478. So we can see that Bitcoin's going up. And let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is currently at 204. All right, so we're going to put 204. So we can see that compared to last Thursday, everything is up. The total crypto market cap's up, Bitcoin market cap, and Ethereum market cap is up. So overall, it's up. Now, one of the tools that I like to use, one of the things I like to see when I log into my computer is I want a quick reference on what's happening in the crypto market right now. So I have this tool. It's called Crypto Bubbles. And basically, I can set this thing up to show me kind of movers and shakers, things headed up, things headed down. And it gives me a nice quick reference on the current status in the crypto world, right? So the brighter green means a bigger move. The darker red means a bigger move down, right? And so it's one of those things that it's a quick, easy, visual representation of which cryptos are doing what in a certain time period. Now, I'm going to go through how you can look at this from different time views, and you can see a little bit of different. Right now, I have it set up on a 15-minute window. So it's basically taking the rolling 15-minute window and saying, all right, what are the cryptos that are doing well in this rolling 15-minute window? What are the movers, right? And so because I'm looking to make a trade, looking to buy into a crypto with the goal of having it increase by 5% and then selling it, right? So that I get my 5% gain on the day. That's my target. And you can see here, just in the last 15 minutes, we've got two that are over 3%, one that's over 2.5%, another one that's over 1.5%. So the opportunity here with some of these is pretty good. Now, I can go up here and I can change this to a 5-minute window. Now look at this. Within 5 minutes, Wemix went up 2%, right? And for a while, I've monitored this tool probably over a year, and I had it set on the daily view, the 24-hour view, and it consistently showed me that there are opportunities in crypto between the 5 to 10% range almost on a daily basis. Pretty much on a daily basis, there is a cryptocurrency out there, except for the really red days, and we do have red days, right? But even in the midst of a red day, you might find that handful of cryptos that go up by 5% on the red day overall. And so what I like to do when I'm looking at this is I like to just kind of review. If we look on the hour, well, it's a pretty much green looking day. If I go to the week, look at that. Look at the week. Look at all these nice big green chunks, right? And this, hopefully, if you decide to get into crypto, you'll take advantage of something like crypto bubbles. You'll learn how to use it and learn the opportunity that's available. Look at this. Just in this 1 week, right? If you would have had the signals and bought into CFX at the beginning of the week and held on to it for the week, you would be up 500%. STX, you'd be up 100%. Wemix, you'd be up 100%. Phil, you'd be up 77%. So these opportunities are here. And yes, crypto is volatile, right? Crypto is very volatile, but you have an opportunity, right? So we're going to move back down here to our 15-minute window. And this just gives us an overall view, right? This helps us understand. I don't really pick cryptos off of this to trade because I do that in TradingView. Now, before we get into TradingView, I'm going to just review real quick where we stand on our trades. So last Thursday, I actually made 3 trades, right? I made our first trade, and I ended up selling it at a loss because it did not turn and go the direction that I expected it. So I got them out of ADS. I got into Labs. Labs went up a little bit, so I went ahead and tried to recapture some of that profit. And then I ended up getting out of Labs relatively quickly, comparative. And then I got into CFX. Now look at that. CFX is on our bubbles. And if I would have held on to it, let's just see what would have happened had I held on to CFX. CFX, let's go look at CFX real quick. Let's pull that bad boy up. Let's see if it's on. It's here. It is on our screener already for today. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. And we're going to take a look at where we bought it and where it is now. So we bought CFX at 0.166. Okay. Look at where that is. That's way down here. We bought it way down here. And it's all the way up at 0.319 and going up more. Right? And so had we held on to it, we would have been able to see all of these gains. Now, let's take a look at this real quick. CFX We bought it on Thursday. We're coming all the way back here on Thursday. Look at this. We bought it on Thursday at 166. What time of day did we buy it? We bought it at 6:30 on Thursday. So that really would be Friday. So let's come back here. So we bought it here at 166, right about here is when we bought it, right? We bought it in this range. Now let's see if there was a sell signal after that this entire weekend. Nope, even when it dropped all the way down here to 1452, it was not a sell signal, right? And then right here, like it went up to 168 on Saturday. So we would have had to write it out on Friday. Look, on Sunday, it went up to 17.9. On Sunday midday, it went up to 23.9. Came down to 20. And look at this. The first sell signal was right here. Earlier today. It's the top today was 0.33, and we're getting ready to test that again and see if it goes above 0.33. So had we held on to that from 0.166 to now, we would be significantly more into our profit. But again, that's not the strategy that we're doing with this particular view over my shoulder. The strategy is we're just looking for a 5% trade every day. Right? We're not doing swing trading. We're not doing buy and holds. We're not doing any of that, right? We got another buy signal here. Now it's going to come back and trace back down. We may jump back into CFX here, but we're going to let it come back and retrace. We're going to let it drop down here and see if we can get in 5%, because let's just say it gets back down. Let's say it gets to, I don't think it's going to get that far. Let's just see here. Let's say it comes back to 32. All right. So 0.32 times 105%. It'd have to get to 336, which 33 is the top. So if it can get to 32, we're going to buy it. All right. Because within what we're looking for, it's 5%. It's relatively plausible. It's above its R2. Right. So it's smashed it. And yeah. We're just gonna monitor this, but our strategy, what we're doing with this strategy, is basically 5% every day, one trade a day, and that's what we're working with, right? So that's what we're working with. We're not doing swings. We're not doing buy and holds. We're just doing a strategy of 5% per day. So this is a great one. Let's see if we've got any others in here. CFX, here's Spill. Let's go back here. Let's LIT. Right, and I'm using the screener. I'm using in Trading View, right? I'm using the screener in Trading View, and this is allowing me to do everything in Trading View. Ooh, we're above R2 here. This might be another one. Okay, so we're going to be looking at LIT and CFX. CFX is down at 32.6. Let's do 0.326 times 105%. And that gives us 34.23. So we really needed to get closer to the 32 even. We are on our 15-minute. Let's drop this down to our 5 minutes and just see what we're doing here. I expect it to come back down here a little bit farther. Lots of buy signals. We're going to wait on it here. We're going to wait at the end of this 5 minutes, see if it comes back down any farther. See if it comes back and tests this line. Right? See if it tests 31. How close does it get? We'll buy at 32 if it gets to 32. Let's look at this This one here, let's move it to the 5 minutes. Similarly, we're up, we're above R2, we've closed above R2. Now we're going to see if it comes back down. Let's do some quick math of where we are right now. 1.72 times 105%. It would have to get to 18.6. So it'd have to get up here a little bit. It'd have to come all the way up here. So it's retracing. So now it's at 170. Now I would have to get to 178. So yeah, we needed to come back a little bit farther and retrace. Let's take a look at this one. We are 32.3 at the end of our 5 minutes. Let's do times 105, 33.9, which we know is we're pretty much 33.2. So we're going to try to let this thing come down, see how close it's going to test. Again, we're trying to get 32 as our buy-in, 32, 31.9, somewhere around there. Let's see how far this comes down. Let's see if this comes all the way down to retest. Let's see here if we got anything else in our screener. We got WeMix shows up. Let's see. We got WeMix, LIT, TLSA. All right, let's look at WeMix. WeMix is above R2. It's going up, so we're going to move this in over here. All right. It's got a buy signal there. Okay, we're at 32.5. See if this comes down at all. Let's see, 32.5. 325 times 105% is 34,125. I think we're going to go ahead and make this buy. We're going to go ahead and make this buy. Copy. We're basically, if we were doing this on an exchange, we would basically be saying buy now. We are doing CFX again. Okay. And the reason I'm kind of doing this at this point is in about 9 minutes, we have the day opening, and I think we're going to get a bump. So we're doing this. Look at that. It's dropping 32.00. So we're getting back down here. We're going to buy this. We're in a buy. So we're going 0.322. All right, we're buying it at 322.108. That's what we're pulling that trigger. Copy. All right. So now we're just filling in on our spreadsheet what our buy would be. Divided by, we would have already bought this on an exchange. So now we're just waiting for it to hit our target pricing equals that times 0%. All right, so our target pricing is 0.338. To sell at 5%, 10% is 0.3543. We just did this at 5:01 p.m. Always want to track your buys and sells. This gives you a good understanding of what your performance is. Right, we did a buy. Now, what I like to do with 32.108 is put my lines in. 32. 1. We're going to put a line in right here. This was our buy. And I always like to make my buy white. And then what are our targets? Our targets are 33.82. So we go up here, 33 right here. Draw a horizontal line. My first target is my blue. And then if I to get to 10%, 35.43. So we shrink this just a smidge. 35.43. So that's a little bit above that. And make this our purple. Now, if I was on an exchange, I'd be putting a stop loss in. And you can do a stop loss on any percent that you want below to basically preserve your capital. So I would probably be doing a 90%. So 0.322108 times 0.9. And basically what this means is if the price goes to this, like if I go to sleep or something, then it would automatically trigger a sell order. So 0.8989 or 0.2898. 0.2898. So let's look here. 28.93. All right. And this would be my stop loss line, right? Or was we're doing paper trading. I doubt, if I'm watching it, which I'm going to be doing over the next few hours, I'd sell before we got down here, especially if I think it's turned around. But you can see right here, we ended our 5-minute window on a little bit of a positive bump. Now we're in the next 5-minute window, and in 5 minutes, a new day, a new range of resistance and support's going to hit. So I expect, let's look what happened when the new day hit. Look at that run after the new day. The new day hit, the new day hit all the way back here. That run that happened in the middle of today. The new day hit here. We had a little bit of a downturn, but we're in an up pattern. So let's go back here. Look what happened here on this. Let's see. And again, we're on the 5-minute window. And this was Saturday, the new day. It went down a little bit, but again, we're in an upward trend right now. So it may continue to run. It may turn around and go the opposite way. That's why we're watching it, because everything goes up and down, right? 1800, that was a new day there. So it's every day over day, it's going up. So pretty much we are, if we were looking at a full 24 hours, that'd be fine, because we know and that's kind of what this model is we're looking for a 5% gain on the day, right? We have 24 hours from today from right now to close this thing out on a daily, right? Now, swing trading is a little bit different, and I talk about that on some of the other calls. I'll probably talk about that on more calls at a later date, but swing trading is a bit different. But day trading, what we're doing, we're trying to trade on the day and try to find a 5% buy. There can be different opportunities. You just have to trust your tools. I'm primarily using the FVG indicators, which are these green, and we don't really see any cells to show you, but these green boxes showing opportunities to buy. So I'm using those, especially when they're stacked. I'm using the trend line. Are we above or below this white trend line? And are colored bars in order? The order should be blue, another blue, green, yellow, orange, orange, red, right? And it should be top to bottom that way. If they're flipped like they were earlier today, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, right? And then white. That's upside down. That's the wrong way. But you can see here, when it hit 25.9 down here, started this trek back up. And that's what happens. Crypto goes up, crypto goes down, right? It's volatile. It can happen in a matter of minutes. It can happen in a matter of days. So let's flip this back over to our 15-minute window. There we go. So our 15-minute window's here. It's getting ready to start a new day, and we're going to watch as our new day hits and our new resistance and support lines show up. And then we'll start a new day, and we'll see where our targets, where our buys line up with those new resistance and support levels. So we're just kind of seeing here again. It went up here, tested the top on the day. It's retracing a little bit. We got our buy-in kind of at the bottom of that retrace on the 15. And now with the new day, we're looking for that pump to get us up here to the 33.8 or the 35.4. And we'll watch that and take a look and see what happens. And again, if we had more capital and we were looking to do this on multiple different things, we could come back over here to our screener. We could look at some other cryptos that are popping up on our screener. ADX looks like it had a good day. And again, the more comfortable you get watching the screeners and the more comfortable you get understanding your tools, again, you'll notice that for me, I'm really going to be interested in anything that is above the R2 on the day, right? Especially with the green buys, because R2 means it's cleared 2 levels of resistance, and now there isn't another level of resistance to stop it outside of an overall day high. But I can kind of show you that here. We opened the day down here, right? 1800. We had some sideways movement, and then it started to go up, and it broke through R1 pretty easily. It didn't really bounce off R1 at all. Once it got in above R1, what did it do? It came back and started testing it a little bit. Then it tested R2 right here. All right, and then it came down and kind of went sideways a little bit. It didn't come all the way down to R2, but it came back down. Then it tested R2 again and went sideways, up and down. And then all of a sudden it broke R2 and it's broken up, and now it's going sideways. Now it's going up, right? And that's kind of the pattern you want to look for on a daily, and just kind of watch it. So let's go back over here to our buy, which was CFX. We have a new day. Look at that. We have a new day, right? Opening. And our blue line is here, which is under our R1. So we are in good position on our buy, right? Because our target sell is below R1. And our second target sell is above R1. And our support is down here, right? Our support level is at 0.3. So if it hits this support 9 times out of 10, it's going to bounce off of it, right? But in our stop loss would be in between the two on an exchange. So now we're just going to watch this and see how close we get on the new day bump, 0.338. So what we're looking at. So really exciting. I'll continue to watch this. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Monday. And I'll see everybody tomorrow on our show tomorrow as we do this again to try and find another 5% trade here in the crypto market and continue compounding on our paper trading. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will see everybody tomorrow.